So, by now you probably guys heard the news of Stan Lee's passing at the age of 95. And as you may see, it's not the best news I ever received yet. Well, let me say that the best news I received. I mean, the one I had worse than this was Satoru Iwata's death, and that was very devastating. Yeah, like everyone else, I'm very saddened by Stan Lee's death. He was one of my biggest idols when I was little and as to now. Yeah, I'm sorry, I sound a little emotional. It's really hard for me right now. But Stan Lee was very, I guess you could say, important to me. I'm sorry, we get better. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself happy right now. I'm very emotional. But he helped Marvel make stories, and one of the stories were picked in my favorite Spider-Man. That was one of my favorite superheroes to ever read, and most importantly watch, because I say watch because one of the first movies I ever watched was Spider-Man 2, and that was my favorite movie basically the whole time too. Spider-Man Homecoming took its place. Yeah, I pretended to be Spider-Man around the house, do occasionally. Yeah, not young, I'm a dork. But I didn't realize how I had this gift that I could make stories as... Oh, man. It still got me. I can make stories as Stan Lee always wanted his: enjoyable, adventurous, and most importantly, marvelous. And I always tried to be that. I made my own comic book stories when I was in elementary, and I just realized what a gift I have, like making stories. I wouldn't be, but me being this good, making us stories. Yeah, you guys probably heard of him, but of course I didn't say that. But Cape Man was my first superhero story. Yes, it sounds basic, but maybe one day you could learn more. Yeah, he was my first story I ever made. The way I just found is like how much I want to make my own superhero story, and that'll start from Spider-Man 2. I just want to keep growing from then. Just make more and more stories, such as Transform the Ultimate, which basically brought me here to YouTube. I always enjoyed that, and I always wanted to, when I found out Spadana goes to Comic-Con, I always wanted to show my Cape Man comic to him, and let me just give it to him and have him sign it, and just say thank you for showing what gift I have. Ah, goodness, man. There's my phone. Yeah, Spider-Man. As everyone's having a hard time, and thank you for him, I thank him gratefully for showing me that. And even though I may, yeah, even though I may never, hands, sorry, I may never to have that dream come true. I won't give up to have one day a Marvel label be on one of my comics. Always try. Always be courage to try. Jeez, man. Sorry. I never got this emotional making a camera. I won't give up. I won't give up until I can have a Marvel label on my comic. And just share my stories. Not just do career, not just community, but the world. So, I thank Marvel for that. I thank Stan Lee mostly. I thank you very much for that. As you say, to the highest, or most, what people know as Excelsior. And I'll try to reach my highest. So, as for now, enough said. And rest in peace, Stan Lee.